We're going to be playing the Quest for Sir Ragnar, the second mission in Heroquest. I am Warrior Shot the Food, and aka Worthram, because that's what I name all my characters. And we stopped off last week. We had beat the first one. We killed Varag, got him done. We got some stuff fixed up. We got our camera in, so we're going to have a little bit better shots too for the room. You know, it'll just keep getting better and better. But without further ado, let's figure out where we be going to the quest for Sir Ragnar.
Sir Ragnar, one of the king's most powerful knights, has been captured. There is reason to believe that he is being held by Ulag, the orc warlord. You are to find Sir Ragnar and bring him back to the stairway. Prince Magnus offers a reward of 240 gold coins to be divided among the heroes if they rescue Sir Ragnar. No reward is earned if Sir Ragnar is killed during the escape.
All right. So we get some money for that. All right, so we chose the spells that we wanted for our guys. I always choose fire to go for the elf, just because he gets courage. And then the wizard has the rest of the spells there. Let's see. So we will start with the barbarian. Get him rolling. All right, so we got a 6 for him. I didn't roll twice. That was weird. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop at the door for him. We're going to open the door. We got to be careful in this one because there are secret doors and traps, so we got to be careful. Bring him to the door. We're going to give him... Get that door open. All right. We're going to search for treasure. Right? We might as well. This is a little bit of a shuffle since last time we played. All right. Now, is there anything that we have? Let's see. Search for treasure. All right, so there's no designated treasure in here. So what do we get? All right, we get gold. Let's see. Amidst old rags, tattered fur robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of 15 gold coins. Record the money on your character sheet. Do not return this to the deck. All right. We'll put that there. We get, what do you say, 15? And that was the barbarian, so we'll just put that on his sheet. We're just going to put everything for the barbarian, and then he can divvy it out. So we have 160 so far. Nothing crazy. We need to get some weapons, though. All right. Next in the group is the dwarf. All right, let's get the dwarf moving down the hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move there. Oh, did we see anything? There's a goblin at the end of the hall. That just begs to be a trap, doesn't it? Okay. Well, our guy can't move anymore, I don't think, anyways. Yeah, he can only move 5. So we will go to the elf's turn. We got an 8. All right. Now, we're not really making it too far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to move our dude right in front of the dwarf. Maybe one more step. I feel like there's a trap. You know what I mean? It just feels like a trap, like something sitting at the end of the hall. It is the elf, so we're gonna cast Fire of Wrath. If we hit him with this, then we can set a trap. I think it's 1 die that you get to roll for this one. So Fire of Wrath. Let's bring up the spell. Spell Fire of Wrath. Alright, so this is Fire of Wrath. The spell may be cast on any one monster, blasting it with flames. It inflicts 1 body point of damage unless the monster can immediately roll a 5 or 6. So we get to roll a 5 or 6. Let's roll this. Doesn't roll it. Nice. Okay, so see, I wanted to do that so we could search for traps in the next character. So we are going to spell, fire spell, Fire of Wrath. I'm just going to go to him. He takes a point of damage. He is defeated. He dead. All right. We got him dead. Oh, let's do this. Let me go back. All right. Delayed reaction. He just dies randomly. Okay. All right. So the next one is the wizard. We're not going to really travel too far with the wizard because he's the wizard. Of course, he gets the biggest roll. That's how it works. You know what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to go in between these two because we know there's no trap, so. Okay. And then we don't see anything there, so we're going to go back to him. We'll go to Barbarian again. All right, 9. That's not bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna search for traps. Oops, let's go back. Search for traps. We don't find any traps. Okay, good. The dwarf's turn. So we rolled a 9 going down the hallway. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna peek around this corner. See what we see. All right, we see a goblin at the end of the hall. I don't trust this, man. I don't trust this at all. Let's see, we rolled a 9, so maybe we back up a couple steps, make him come to us. Roll for him. Well, I mean, we're gonna get more than a 2, so. And I'm glad we got to use that Fire of Wrath on something that actually mattered. We're just gonna move up behind the dwarf here. The dwarf's like right here, and the elf is right here. We got a goblin. Let's put creature card. Boop, that's a goblin. 1 defense, 2 attack. Not too anything too crazy. You can get 2 skulls on it, he's automatically dead, so no big deal. But I feel like he's gonna bait us into this. Like, this just seems like a trap. Okay. Oh, we're gonna keep him here. The wizard's just gonna move 2 spaces. We're not even gonna bother. Because we're not going anywhere for that. So we're just gonna move him 2 spaces right here. Barbarian's a little behind. It's okay. Now it's Zargon's turn. Let's see what this little scamp does. Come on, goblin. Here he comes. All right, so he made it to the front. So he's gonna attack the dwarf. Okay, he's got 2 attack die. Ooh, 1 hit. Dwarf has 2 defense dice. All right, just so you know what. Let me put this on here. Heroquest. Hero cards. Here we go. Dwarf. All right, there he is. He's up there. Let's roll 2 defense. Of course. I mean, that's pretty impressive considering it's 1 in 6 shot. But yeah, dwarf takes his first damage. Right into the freaking side. Great. Dwarf Alright, so he takes 1. He's alright. He's still sitting at, what is he sitting at? 6? Okay. We're fine. Things are fine. This getting around the corner is going to be a pain. I probably should have left some room for the barbarian. Now he's going to be kind of boring this turn. So we just do 9. We're going to move up behind the wizard. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Boop. Alright, we got to find Sir Ragnar and get the heck out of here. Okay, so now it is the dwarf's turn. The dwarf's going to attack the goblin. 2 attack die. Alright, there's a chance. Goblin has 1 defense. Oops, clear that. Does he get it? He fails. He is dead. Alright, he's dead. He's so dead. Goodbye. As 1 dead dude. Alright. So, well, we attack this turn, so we're going to get rid of this guy. And we're going to move farther down the hall. Actually, should we search for traps? I think we should search for traps. Can we? Okay. So there's no traps down here. And we can move now. We can move. Let's leave some space. So we get a 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 3 up. See what we got going on. All right. So there's a block at the very end. Well, almost very end. And a door. There we go. Okay. So we have, what? 9. And there's a goblin. Dude, they're all about being at the end of the hall. Ugh, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. 4. What did we roll? 4. So we can't attack this turn. So we're just kind of... We're going to stay... We're going to go up 1. Oh, we went up 1. And he can see a door right here. I'm okay with that. Door's fine. As long as there's no additional dudes. All right, let's go. We can't discount the elf. The elf is actually pretty good. He's got... I don't know why he did that. Whoops. Now we go. We got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to try to go down the hall. Hopefully there's no traps. Okay. We have... The elf is going to go here. Okay. And there's 1 dude there. I think we're going to use Ball of Flame. I know it seems weird, but like I feel like we're going to get some kind of trap in these hallways. 2 body points. So we've got, we're casting Ball of Flame. For those of you who don't know what that does. Ball of Flame. This spell may be cast at anyone's monster, enveloping it in a ball of fire. It inflicts 2 body points of damage. The monster rolls 2 red dice. For each 5 or 6 rolled, it reduces it by 1 point. So we're kind of using, like, that one's okay. That one's decent. So we're going to roll 2 reds, see if we can negate it. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Double 5s, so we do nothing. That is the most resilient goblin I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, well, I guess we're not going to that guy. All right. It's the wizard's turn. Dude, the barbarian has just been backseating the whole freaking time. All right, so we're going to move the wizard. We got to get him some play. We got a 10, of course, for the worst one. Do we have... We're not really going to waste anything on the goblin. I don't want to waste my spells on the goblin. So we just move this guy up here. Okay. And then now it's Zargon's turn. Now let's see what he does. He's going to come down the hall. And he's going to attack the elf. Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty obvious. All right. He's got 2 attack. He gets 1 skull. Let's bring up the... Let's take up Ball of Flame. Let's get the creature up here so you know what we're dealing with. Actually, I think we still have Goblin up here. And then we're going to put the elf. Okay, cool. Elf's there. So the elf is getting attacked. He's got 1. So his defense is 2. He fails. Man, we are failing against these little monsters, man. So we take 1 point of damage for the elf. Oh, there goes my pen. All right. So we're doing that. That's okay. He's still down to 5. Okay. And then the barbarian's going to go. Let's see. Barbarian going 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can't get to him, unfortunately. We were supposed to make room, but we failed. We can't get to him. So we're going to skip to the elf's turn, because it's after him. The other guy can't do anything anyways. Give an attack. It's 1 hit. Goblin rolls defense. Fails. All right. The goblin gets murdered. Let's go here. He did. So he took 1 damage. Boop. He gone. He dead, man. All right, not too bad. The well, he can't. I don't think he can search for traps this turn, but the wizard is going to search for traps. Let's do wizard. Search for traps. All right. Doesn't find any traps. So we might as well roll with him. So we got what, 6? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. This is why I love this app. It helps so much. All right, there's no Zargon right now. Let's get the barbarian doing what he's supposed to do. All right, that's good. A 10. Not a 2. All right, we're going to go here. Sure, why not? All right, so we have a door on the other side. We're moving the barbarian here. We're moving... Oops, we got to move him over here. He's right here. The elf's down here, and I think the dwarf is in the hall still. So we are going to open this door. Okay. And then we're going to... see, we have that door open. We have another door that goes here. What else do we have in there? 2 orcs. Oh boy. 2 orcs. Let's move ourselves closer. All right, we've got 2 orcs. We've got a movement of 8, 9. Yeah, we could really only move 1 more. That's kind of hilarious, honestly, because I don't think we can attack diagonally. Yeah, I don't think the barbarian can attack diagonally. He's got, what, a broadsword? Yeah, I think he needs a longsword. Yeah, he's got a broadsword. Let's see what the broadsword does. Probably nothing, anything crazy. Like, let's see, broadsword, broadsword. All right, broadsword. Can't read it off there anyways, but we'll look in the equipment. All right, broadsword. We're gonna have to start getting some helmets and stuff because this is gonna be very difficult. Let's see. Okay, it gives you an attack strength of 3, but it doesn't let you attack diagonally. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're in the upper right quadrant here. Oh, that's where we are right there. And then, yeah, I don't think we can go any. That works. Our guys are kind of in the hallway. It's not a huge deal. Barbarian goes in. He can't reach him. He's like right here. But he's going to prevent him from getting to the other dudes. Maybe we should have waited. It's fine. Barbarian waits for nobody. And that's why everybody dies. Okay. Come on. We got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can move up behind the Vizard. All right. And then we'll go to the elf. All right. Well, the elf is whittling or something. I don't know what the heck. Come on. Bigger number than 2, please. All right. So we got a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he can make it in. We're going to go here so we can reach these guys. Stumble into them. That works. So we're going to move the elf into... He's showing up the barbarian. So let's get barbarian and elf. There they are. All right, and then we've got orcs in the room. We got orcs. Where you at, orc? Yeah, overlapping the other dude. Rude. Let's get him out of the way. There you go. Stop being a jerk, orc. All right. So now the elf is going to attack the one in front of him. He's got 2 attack die, so should be okay. All right, doesn't whiff. 2, we got 1 and 6 for each die. He fails. The orc fails. Thank goodness, because this would have gone really, really bad if they kept whiffing. Okay, and now we have the wizard. Do we even bring the wizard in? I think we keep the wizard there. He's the elf is sporting the fire spells, so he killed 1. So we got this guy. He's dead. Let's see. Yeah, he's dead. Goodbye. Okay, and now we are going to move the... We let Zargon go. We'll let him go. He's going to attack... He's probably going to attack the elf. It just makes sense. He's right there, right? Yep, he's attacking the elf. Hopefully this sucks. All right, so he gets 1 hit. The elf is going to defend. Just kidding. He punches himself in the face. Good times, noodle salad. All right, so he takes another damage. So that's a 2nd damage. So he's at what, 4? He's at 4 health. It's okay. We still have all of our healing spells. Our wizard's running around doing good. We're just trying to save courage on fire. Okay. So now it is finally the barbarian's turn, and he's had it. We're going to roll a 1. It's going to happen. So we're not even going to roll that. We're just moving 1 step over so we can attack this orc. 3 attack die, please. Don't embarrass yourself. 1. Okay. Not the worst. At least it wasn't 0. Orc defends. He fails. Thank goodness. It's going to start getting nasty. He takes enough to die. Goodbye. Goodbye, orc. Okay. Now we're making it. Let's try and get the dwarf in there. We're going to see. We're going to search. You kind of have to, like, search all these rooms. I mean, you don't have to, but I want the 11. Good lord. We're just moving him inside the center of the room. We're going to move him right here. If I can move him on the app. There we go. All right, so we're going to search. Let's search for treasure. Why not? There's no designated treasure, so we're going to draw from the pile. Let's see what we get. Ah, boo. Okay, where is it? Treasure card. It is a wandering monster. Where'd it go? There it is. So wandering monster, y'all. We hate it. And they're pretty powerful because there's the orcs. As you are searching, a monster stalks you and attacks. Zargon places it on the thing, blah, blah, blah. So he's attacking the dwarf immediately because he's a jerk. All right, so the orc attacks immediately. God. All right, only one. That's not bad. We might be able to defend. Yeah, we get one defense. All right. Okay. This time it's fine. So the elf does get to go. So we're just going to attack this sucker. 2 attacks, double. Nope. All right, so we just need 1. Stop that. Quit it. All right. Ah, he got 1 defense. That sucks. All right. So now it is the wizard's turn. You know what? Wizard's tired of this. He's like, I'm going to do this. He rolls like a 2, a 4. All right. Can you do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't even get there. So we're just going to keep him behind them. He's like, I'm going. Come on, guys. Yeah, he's just chilling. Does nothing. All right. And then it'll be Zargon's turn. He's going to attack the dwarf. All right. 2. Ugh, gosh, we're just taking some crazy damage. Double defense. Just kidding. I'll just get punched in the face twice. Dwarf takes 2, unfortunately. Ugh, man. He's just not having a good day. He's just having a bad day. 2. So he's taken 3 so far. So he's at 4. That sucks. Okay. So Barbarian's turn. He's not very happy with this. He does have to move 2, but we're going to just move him 2 because you don't have to roll for 2. All right. Nope. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. 3. Still rolling 1. We just get 1 skull against these guys constantly. And he defends it. This is the gutsiest freaking orc ever. All right. All right. Here comes the dwarf. He fails. He's just afraid of this. He's afraid of this orc. We're going to... We have the elf. The barbarian was up there. Now the elf goes. Just nobody can take this little guy down. A 1 again. All right, he fails. Thank goodness. Finally. People were going to start having to take morale checks or something. Jeez. All right. So now it is... What do we got here? Let's get these heroes off here. And what do we have down there? Treasure card. Get rid of that. And then creature card. Get rid of you. All right. We're doing good so far. So now we're gonna go open this door. Here comes the dwarf. An 8. That'll do her. All right. We're gonna move here. Open the door. What happens at the door? Open. Beware, furniture. Ah! All right, we're going to put you here. You go up here, a little bookcase. We got another door. This place is just covered in doors. Okay. And what else? What monsters are in here? Because you know there's monsters. There's 2 goblins and 1 orc. All right. Not too shabby. They're hiding. Hopefully you can see them all right. They're hiding behind the bookcase. What a bunch of jerks. I'm messing up my camera angles, goblins. So inconsiderate. All right, so we have him. We pretty much have as much movement as we want. So we're going to go for this orc. Okay. We move the dwarf in. Orc. Swing at the orc. All right. Dude, I don't think we've rolled more than 1 skull for an attack this entire level. But he does fail because they feel bad for us. So All right. That is one dead orc. Goodbye. Dude in the center falls. Other guys run? No, that'd be great. All right. So after him is the elf. We got to get the elf in here. We've got 7. What you know about 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to bring him all the way up here, and I'm hoping we can get the barbarian. But I'm seeing maybe it just depends on what Zargon does, because I let the app determine where he's going to go. So who knows, right? All right, so let's move our dude way over here. Okay, he's going to make an attack at this goblin. We got 1 hit. Let's bring up... yeah, let's bring up the goblin. No, that's equipment. Creature card, goblin. There we go. All right, that's a goblin. He's a wuss. Well, most of the time. All right, defend. Oh, we rolled 2 and it's only supposed to be 1, but he failed both, so it's fine. It did. It used to be, it used to come with, like, ones you put together, and they were, like, cardboard, and they were awful. They were so awful. Like, the treasure chest had 2 pieces that hooked together and a piece of plastic, and you had to put it together with cardboard and plastic. So... Oh yeah, I forgot your dude's a goblin. Well, he gonna die. He gonna die today. What do we have? Oh yeah, he didn't defend himself. Speaking of dead goblin, he rolled 2. He even got 2 defense. We gave him an extra defense, and he still managed. He still managed to roll 2 skulls, so it's fine. We've got the wizard. All right. This is the one that needs to prove himself as the wizard. He rolls an 8. You know what? He can stand a chance. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to bring him in, and we're going to attack this goblin with the wizard. The wizard has 1 attack die. He's so absolutely spell-centric, as you would expect from a wizard. Be weird if he didn't. All right, so we're going to go for it. Come on. Shimon, Cletus, you can do it. Oh, he fails. He does get a rare black shield for the bad guys, but he failed. It's okay. Zargon's going to punch him in the face. I know it. What's he... He is attacking the wizard. Yes, he is. I figured. I like that the app makes that distinction. Of course he rolls 2. Why wouldn't he roll 2? I can't roll 2. Defend. He gets 1 defense die. He does get 1 shield, though. So the wizard who's finally gone in the room the first time just gets slapped in the face by a goblin. So we're going to put wizard, and then we'll just quotations for this dude. He's got, I think it's... Did I roll 1 or 2? I rolled 1. Let's see... Oh, wizard has 2 defense dice. Okay. He's got 4 health, I think, though. He's kind of a wuss. I like the wizard, but 4 and 6. He's got good mind points, though. That makes sense. 6. He's taking 1 point of damage. Okay. Taking 1 point of damage. He does get 1 more roll, because I forgot. He doesn't make it. I had a feeling. That's okay. All right, so next one on the list is the barbarian, and he needs to roll a decent number, nothing crazy, but just enough to get in the room and get around that dude. 9, I think we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he needed a 6, so we're good. We're gonna move him in, put him beside the treasure chest and the goblin, and he's gonna go crazy. Okay, never mind. He just did one defense. He does fail though, thank goodness. Tired of these little dudes chipping away at us. We don't need that. I know that's their job and everything, but like, he dead. That's one dead dude. All right, let's get the goblin out of here. Creature card. All right. We are, in the corner rooms here. We are going to, whose turn is it? Dwarf searches for treasure. Ooh, and it looks like there might actually be treasure in here. Let's see. You find 60 gold coins in this treasure chest. Nice. Okay, so we just put that on the we're putting it all on the barbarian. I'm running out of space anyways. I'll start putting the money on the back. It's okay. Ooh, we also find a potion of healing which restores 4 lost body points when consumed. So we put this on our character sheet. We'll put 4 HP potion of healing. Not bad. That's not too bad. Especially since we took some damage. All right, there's that one. So now it is Jan. He can actually move, but he won't be able to attack. Screw it. Here we go. Dwarf is moving 2. Oh my goodness, he can barely move as it is. Let's open the door. All right, we have a table. Beware. Beware the table. Here's that. Whoops, that's 1 down. The cool thing is, this game has a ton of expansion packs. This is the base game. There are 14 quests in this. And not only can you make your own, but let's see, we're going to put the dwarf here. Not only can you make your own, but there's still like 6 or 7 expansions. It's kind of nuts. I have them all. My goal is to play them all on stream. All right, so in the room we've got orc and a goblin. Here we go. There they are. Okay, and we can move 1 more, so it's kind of good that they're there. Ow! I don't think we can attack, so we're actually, you know what? We're going to stay here. Open the door, because we searched, because our dwarf is impatient. Go figure. All right. So now we're going to move in with the... yeah, we're moving in. We're moving. We got to move in with this elf. We've got, what, 8? Okay, get in there. We're going to go here so we have some room. Go around the edge, and we're going to attack the orc. Ah, come on, man. We are rolling like crap this mission. Here's our wizard. Does our wizard want to use anything? I feel like at this point it's kind of a waste. These guys are not that hard. Watch me die to them. It's Zargon's turn. Let's see where they're going. All right. The orc is moving up to the door. And he's attacking. Oh boy. 3 attacks. He actually fails. Look at that. Some luck. Our luck going our way here. The, let's see. The elf was, hold on. The elf was up here. Yeah. Oops. I'll do here. Get him out of the way. So the elf was up here. Okay, so he went to him, and I guess the goblin will go over to him. Get 2. Dang, man, these goblins are vicious. We get 1 defense. So the elf takes 1 point of damage. Elf is right here. He's taken 3 so far. We're at 3 health. Might be almost time to use that healing potion there. Okay. So it is... Okay. I think he had a turn. He went up there. Okay, now we got to get this guy up here. 5. A whole 5, huh? Just run up here like crazy. And then, let's see. He's just like, can't get in there. He's just sitting there. And then the dwarf is going to attack. We need to get in this room. Or not. It's fine. We can just wait here for eternity. Right? And then, oops, the elf. All right, he got a hit. Woo! Finally. All right, so going for the goblin. What are you gonna do? 1 in 6 shot. That's crazy. That's absolute crazy. Okay. He can't do anything. We'll wait. Let's see what he does. Okay. So the goblin is going to attack the elf. Watch, he's going to get 2 skulls. Okay, he got 1. He defended. Okay. Stop that. He defended. Now, the orc is going to attack. Two, huh? Dang. Whew. Dwarf takes 2. We're going to end up dying in this freaking room. We're at 3. We have to heal. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Alright, dwarf needs to get in there. 6. He's there. Let's see if we can kill this dude. Let's get rid of this. There we go. That's what we wanted. Alright, he's there. Attacking him. He's going to defend. He got 1, but he did not defend the other one. And he's pretty lucky. Just kind of crazy. So he's dead, finally. Thank goodness. We're getting sick of that. And then the elf is going to attack the goblin. Gets 1. The goblin gets 1 chance. All right, he failed for once. He did. Okay, so now you just need a 2 to get in there, and you're dead anyways. So he's dead. We've got, see him, the elf. We're just gonna get them all in here and go on turn. Where is this guy? He is right here. All right. Anywho, starting with the barbarian. Barbarian is going to search for treasure because we have not searched for treasure in this room. All right. There's no regular treasure, but we get, ooh, nice. Okay. We get a potion of defense. Treasure card. Potion of defense. There it is, potion of defense. This is what it does. Amidst a collection of old bottles, you find a small vial containing a clear liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, giving you 2 extra combat die the next time you defend. This may only be used once. Do not return it to the deck. Okay, so we have this potion of defense. We're fine with that. That's pretty good. Okay, so he searched. Now the dwarf is going to try to roll up into this room. 4. Okay, 1. Let's open the door. I mean, we saw this outside door for like the longest time. All right, so we're here. Now we have orcs. There's so many orcs in this area. You know, that wasn't in the brochure. Go, come in here, move in here. Let's move ourselves in. All right, so far, no traps. Fingers crossed. Dwarf is coming in and attacking. Deals double. And we've got orcs. And we've got the dwarf in here. All right. All right, so we got 2 attack. So let's do a defense. He does not defend. That is 1 dead dude. Okay. So that's going to be the guy in the front. Let's get rid of him. Boop, boop. He is dead. Now, hopefully we can get around to the other dude. Let's go with the elf. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite make it, I don't think. No, wait. Yeah, 6 is right here. 6 is right above him, unfortunately. Okay. Wizard's turn. We're just going to move 2 with the wizard. We don't need anything crazy. Nothing too nuts there. Let's get rid of that. It is Zargon's turn, unfortunately. He's probably going to attack the dwarf. Yep. Let's botch it. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. He defends 1. He defends 1, so he takes 2 damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have to heal. Might have to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 1 health. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. All right. Yeah, it's healing time. It's healing time. I'm glad it's only that dude, right? So let's move. Here comes the barbarian. 2, 4, 5, 6, right? All right. The barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has just enough to get on the other side of this orc. 3. All right, we got 2 hits. Let's go, finally. All right. He's dead. That's 1 dead dude. All right. Got him dead. Thank goodness. We're in there. Whose turn is it now? The dwarfs. So the dwarf is going to use the potion of healing. Let's cross that out. He's going to gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That works. There goes the potion of healing, unfortunately. Okay, so who goes after that? The elf. We are going to, against our better judgment, search for treasure again. We've been getting some good ones, but like some of them is just a wandering monster. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, never mind. Let me get rid of this guy. Duh. All right, cool. Now we're going to search. Actions. Come on now. Search for treasure. All right, nothing crazy in there. Ooh, nice. Okay. We got something. Let's go. Treasure card. We got a gem. Gems. And then we're going to get these other dudes off our screen. Sorry about that. Goodbye. There we go. So we got gems. Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a small gem worth 35 gold coins. Record this on your sheet. I will. So we have what? 220, 35, so 255. GP. I'll put that one backwards. All right, so we got that. Gems. Get rid of that. All right, so gems doesn't go in the bottom of the box. This one does, though, or bottom of the pile. Okay, so now the elf, the wizard's turn. Wizard's just going to move 2 and move inside of the room, because he does not need to be in combat. All right, so now it's going to be the barbarian's turn. About to go out the hole. I don't see how there... Well, maybe there's... I don't know. Let's move here and open the door. Oh, God. Knock this one down. And then we're going to move 1 here. Let's move here, open the door, and go out. All right, so, holy cow. A lot more than I thought there'd be. So there's the exit, or block right there. And then next to my dude, just right out the doors. Just a dude chilling. All right. And then we're just going to kick him in the head. That's what we do. All right, 1. Jeez. Can we get 2? All right, he does fail, though, so that's fine. Okay. So he just fails. He dead. All right. Get him out of there. And then our roll was what? 6, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to move 3. I mean, so far, we haven't got any traps. So that's good, I guess. All right, we got 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just going to go up to the edge here. Our little dude. Okay. Here comes the elf. Okay. Roll 9. At least we're not just like straight up rolling 2s all the time. I'll just get on my nerves. 7, 8, 9. So you can get to the edge of this area. Also no traps. I don't see anything down the hall. Now it's the wizard's turn. He's actually going to roll because he wants to get in the room. He's going to be by himself. So we got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Marching order. Very cool. All right, so we'll move him. Everybody is in marching order. Okay. You're right here. You're right here. Okay. So now we're back to the barbarian, who's in the back for some reason. Oh, an 11. All right. We like the 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's stop here and see what's down the hall. Okay. We have this. We have a door. We have a goblin. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to move right here. 3 up. Right here. Because he can reach us anyways. We might as well make it down the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. A dwarf. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to stop right behind the barbarian. For the dwarf, you're there. All right, we got to move the quadrant, don't we? We got to move the quadrant. Camera. Is it top left? There it is. All right. Because everyone's starting to make their way over there. So, all right. Dwarf's going to roll. We go 8. All right. We're going to move a couple steps. Wait, was it? Okay, so the dwarf comes up here, and then he swings, right? Oh, he fails anyways. It's fine. All right, so now it's the elf's turn. Let's get him down the hall. What do we got? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put him behind the barbarian. And then the wizard's going to go. He got a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only needed a 6, though. Oops. Zargon's turn. All right, he's going to attack the dwarf. He's got 2. 1. All right. And we defend it. Nice. Thank goodness. All right. Well, the barbarian is just going to move 1. He can't really do too much anyways. And then the dwarf is going to swing. I might switch places with him after he swings. He gets a hit unless he, kills him. All right. He fails. Good. Goodbye. All right. Goblin is dead. Okay. Okay. So he did his attack. We're just going to stay there and let the elf get up here. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say no to the door. Move there. We're just moving everyone in line since we know what's going on. So we're going to move. Where is he? Get your butt over here, wizard. Let's just move the wizard up. So we're going to put you up here. All right, so now it is... We're going to try to roll and go inside the room with the barbarian. We got a 9. All right, so we're just going to fly right in the door. Just open the door. Let's switch to him. Let's open the door. Open. Okay. So there's a treasure chest. And a goblin. Oh, we're on the bottom left is the quadrant we're in. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Now we can see what's up. Okay, so our elf, it's got a 9. Yeah, it just kicks over the barbarian. Out of my way. You've been embarrassing us lately. You're in there. You're in there. And those two are there. Okay, so the elf is attacking the goblin. All right, he gets a 1. There's a chance, but he failed it. He failed it miserably. All right, so he's dead. All right, so the elf went. Now it's the wizard's turn. It doesn't look like there's much in this room. We're gonna go in with the wizard. So maybe there's secret doors. Let's go 3 up here. And we're gonna search. Let's search for secret doors. Don't find any secret doors. All right. Now it's the barbarian's turn. Search for treasure. Ah, you sprung a trap. You trigger a poison needle trap. Track 1 body point of damage on your hero. That sucks. And the treasure chest is, of course, empty. So the barbarian takes 1 point of damage. Here's actually the first damage he's taken. The dwarf's really been taking the most damage. So, what are you going to do, right? Now it's the dwarf's turn. Dwarf. Double ones. He is very slow. Well, actually, you know what? He should go. Oops. We should go in a different direction. We're going to search for secret doors out in the hallway. Right? That seems plausible. Don't find any secret doors. Just kidding. All right. So I guess we're going down because we're here. We searched this room. Let's go to the elf. That sucks. We get a 7. Okay. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're like kind of down the hall. Like right here. Now it's the wizard's turn. Get a 7. Another 7. 4, 5, 6. We're going to be behind the elf. Help us. There we go. Now we go back to... All right, we need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go down. Actually, that got us a decent way through. I guess we're going to search for traps. There are no traps. Okay. So now it's the dwarf's turn. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's like 1 ahead of the... Yeah, and then we're kind of centered. So let's go here. That better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. So let's move the elf. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Going all the way down to the hall. Right there. Don't see anything. So far, we're good. I think we've searched this hallway. We're going to look. Search for traps. You don't find any traps. Okay. The wizard. 7. We're just going to move up behind him. And then we're going to go back to the barbarian's turn. Get rid of that. Let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess we're going to come down here. I don't know if this counts. We're going to search anyways. Okay. Okay, we searched. We got the... we got barbarian here. Now we have the dwarf. Where is this place? Not a 12. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go down to the end of the hallway. Yeah, we're kind of in the... Yeah, we're in there. Okay. So let's move our dude. Yeah, we got 10 there. Let's see what we see. We see blockade right here. And then we have a door right here. Oh boy. And we have a goblin right here. And a block behind the goblin. Wow, I did not see that happening. So this is like a dead end, but not really. Well, we can't go that way. We're not going back up. Yeah, this is all blocked. This is the only place to go, I think. Yep, and we got a 12. We can actually move one more and attack. We're not going to open the door, but we're going to attack this goblin. 1. Goblin is going to make 1 roll. He fails. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's attack him. He's dead. Okay. Oops. Him there. All right, we've searched this room for traps and everything, so that's good. So now it's the elf's turn. We got 10. Okay. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put him up there. You're in the middle. All right, now we go back to the barbarian. And we don't want to be 4, huh? So much movement. Oh my gosh. He's right there. Dwarf. I guess we're going to open this door. Might as well, right? Can get in there. What else do we got? We got a door at the other end. Okay. We've got an orc. So far, so good. I mean, we can't go any farther, right? So now it is the elf's turn. Probably not the best way of doing this, but you know, it's fine. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to go there. Okay. The wizard, we'll roll, but we're not really. We need a 3. A 4. Hilarious. You're funny. Put you right there. Put you there. Okay. Zargon's turn. And he's most likely going to go to the door and attack my dwarf. Okay, where are we at here? Let's get a better view here. Camera. Bottom left. There we are. Sort of there, right? Sort of there. All right, he's attacking us. All right, dwarfy dwarf man, you got to do good this round. You've been taking too much damage. All right, we got 1 hit. Defend. He defends. Good job. Heck yeah. All right, dwarf defends. It is the... he can't really do anything. That's the sucky thing about it. That's okay. It is the dwarf's turn. He fails miserably. Elf's turn. Elf can't do anything, but we're going to get closer. Okay. We're just going to move him up here. Can't really do too much. All we have is courage left, and we're saving that, so it's Sargon's turn. Unfortunately, he's going to get another attack on our dwarf. Ooh, it's a huge critical mess. Ooh, okay, only 1 damage. What a defense. Holy crap. Dwarf only takes 1. That puts him at 3. That sucks. All right, we got to skip the barbarian and go to the dwarf because he's the only one that can attack this guy. Ooh, he gets a 2. And he blocks 1, but he does take a point of damage, and that is good enough. The orc is defeated. Peace out. You're dead. All right. All right, now the dwarf can move. 8. We're just going to move a couple in, just like here against the wall. Testing out the waters, right? I don't understand why I'm bringing the dwarf as like my primary, but it's happening. It's fine. So we get a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 7. So we're going center room. Like right here. Okay. And then we're going to go mage. Got to be careful here. 2, 3, 4. We're just going to put him right here. Oh, dwarf is like right here. That's where he is. That's where he is on the board. Okay. And then we go back to the barbarian. An 11. All right. Can't be mad at that. Let's see if we can get in the room there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 to move there. We're going to open the door. Okay. Open the door. We have a table. Look out. 2 orcs. Okay. And then 1 there. We're definitely going in. We're going to go here. I think that's where we can go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3, right? Yeah, we had 11. So we're there. Time to attack the orcs. Come on, roll. All right, we got 2 skulls. Not bad, not bad. All right, he does not defend. Good. Now it's starting to turn around, huh? He's dead. All right. All right, next one is the dwarf. See if we can get our dwarf in there. We got an 8. 7. We're going to go here so we can bring in the elf. So, boop, right here. Pops in here. Attack this dude. Fails. Yep, that's why we want to bring in the elf. Elf gets to roll. Gets an 11. It's perfect. Okay. We're going to block the door so they can't just come out and pulverize the wizard. So we don't like that, and we're going to attack. Dang, we fail again. Sadness. All right. We'll just move 2 because he can't attack him anyways. And then we're going to go to Zargon's turn. Unfortunately, we couldn't kill them both. So we're attacking the dwarf. All right, we got what, 2? Dwarf defends. Let's clear this real quick. He fails. He takes 2. Dang, dude. He is punching bag today. He's at 1 again. So we need to heal him. It's the barbarian's turn. So the barbarian needs to get around him. So he needs to roll anything but like a 2. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not a 2. Excuse me. Miss Scusi. All right, so we're going to go up here. So, yep, we're still in there. And we're going to attack with the barbarian. Oh my gosh, dude. What is the deal? All right, so now we gotta go with the dwarf then. The dwarf is where he needs to be, so he's not going to do anything. Clear it, and then we're going to... Gets 2 hits. All right. All right, saves us the issue. All right, thank goodness. He is dead. Takes 2 damage. He only has 1 hit point. He is gone. Okay. Now, let's get our healing together, right? Whose turn is it? They killed him. We're just going to go to the wizard's turn. We're going to do, let's see. We cast Water of Healing. Let's see. Water of Healing. Water of Healing. The spell may be cast on any one hero, including yourself. Contact with this revitalizing water restores up to 4 lost body points, but does not give a hero more than his starting number, which is fine. So that's used. We'll turn that backwards, put that on the bottom. Get rid of that. The dwarf is going to heal for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's only taken 7, 6, 5. So he's at 5. He's at 5. We're good. All right, that was his. Now we're going to go to the barbarian's turn. Barbarian is going to search for secret doors. Ooh, okay. There's a secret door. Well, holy crap, finally. Oh, it's right where he is, too. Look at that. I thought it might be one of the other ones, but I guess not. All right, where are my secret doors? There you are. There's my secret door. I'll put this over here. It's my little baggie. All right, little secret door. Boop. All right. Search for secret doors, and then that counts as a door. So we search for it. We'll just go back to his turn. We're going to open up the secret door. What's in here? So there's tiny room. I don't trust this. Tiny little rooms. Oh, God. Well, that's the reason why. Let's roll our movement. Not that we're not going to get a 1. Move our barbarian inside. We've got an abomination and an orc. We don't like that. Abomination and an orc. Put them on the screen for you guys. Creature cards, abomination, orc. Hopefully they're not covering each other up. And then the hero. Where you at, buddy? Hero card. Barbarian is in the room. Okay, he's up there. That works a lot better. So the barbarian is going to go after the abomination. Two. All right. Better than most. All right, and then abomination is that 3? Always forget. There it is. Yep, 3 defense dice. All right. Abomination defending. He fails. He takes 2 hits. Is that enough to kill him? I think it is. Sure is. The abomination is dude. He dude be dead. All right. And now the dwarf can go in finally. An 8. All right. Well, at least he didn't roll like crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to move over here. We're not opening the door because we're not crazy. Move him. Here comes the dwarf. Dwarf's backing him up. Let's see, creature card. The abomination is dead. So all we have is the orc. Where's the orc? There's the orc. Yep. That's all that's left. And the dwarf. That's right. That's who we wanted. The dwarf. He's right on top of him. Okay. So now, let's see. Dwarf is going to make his attack. Dude, he's been rolling 2 skulls like the whole time. He does block 1, but that doesn't matter because he only has 1 hit point. He takes 1 point of damage. Take them off the screen. All right, so all we have to do is get rid of him. He is deed. So far, so good. 1 tiny door. Okay, so whose turn is it now? The elf. Ooh, 11. All right, he might actually be of some use. We are going to open this door and jump in there because we're crazy. Just kick right in there. Okay, so we open the door with, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go, dwarf, open the door. Oh, okay. Okay, so we found Sir Ragnar. To represent him on the board, use the Sir Ragnar or Dread Sorcerer miniature. I don't think I have a... I think Dread Soldier is what he wants me to get. Okay. Alright, we found Sir Ragnar. The dwarf controls Sir Ragnar. Let's see. Sir Ragnar is wounded and has 2 body points left. He may roll only 1 red die for movement each turn. He may not attack, but he may roll 2 defense dice. Oh, geez. We have to get to the stairs. Alright, so... who did we put in here? The elf. Do we search for secret doors? We might as well, right? No secret doors. Okay. You know what? We're not going to search for treasure. We need to get him out of here. He only has a little bit of health left. Let's go with the wizard. The wizard is closest. Okay, so we got what? A 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're moving him right here. Is there no like reveal or anything? That seems kind of weird. Let me look. It doesn't show anything. Did we get out without any alarms or anything? Yeah, it didn't reveal everything. Or is that everything? Did we kill everything? Oh yeah, we literally killed everything. That's hilarious. So there really is there's nothing left. Everyone's dead. That's awesome. So we just get back. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, we got it. We literally have to walk back. That's it. All right, so we rolled a 7. Let's get the hell out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. All right, we are up here. Here comes the barbarian right here. Next is the dwarf. Let's get rolling. We got a what? 5 dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at the door. It's fine. It's whatever. He made it there. Whoops. Meant to go here. All right, next is Sir Ragnar. Sir Ragnar only gets 1 red die is crazy. I get it. He's wounded. He rolled a 1. He can't do anything anyways. I don't think it's really going to matter. Yep, I think that's everything. So we're going to go here, 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 here. because it won't matter. So we pretty much just move all our guys here anyways, because we're just backtracking. And if this reveals anything, then we'll stop, but I doubt it. Okay, we'll go here. Move here. All right, and move him. Just go and just escape. Okay, let's move him. So we pretty much get everybody there. I'm just moving them all up here to see if anything happens. But other than that, your party will fail this quest if all heroes die without returning. Okay. Yeah. And then our guy just goes down here. Get him moving. So if we hadn't of killed everything, I guess we would have just had to fight those guys on the way out. Through your acts of heroism and bravery, Sir Ragnar has escaped with his life, and you have foiled Ulag's evil plans. All right. So, rewards your noble act 240 gold coins to be divided amongst the heroes. So, we're just going to put them on here. 240 coins. That puts us at 594. So, it's 495 gold pieces. Might be time to buy something. You know what I mean? Might be time to buy something. Let's see what we got going on. We got equipment. Let's see. We kind of want more attack die. I mean, defense is nice, but we've just been having problems with our dudes. So we beat that one. Let's put ourselves at the center here. Boop, boop, boop. That's the full board, everything. And everyone exited there. We got Sir Ragnar. There was no one else on the board, so we kind of just moved our guys to the center because what are you going to do? So we have, let's see what we got going on. So our weapons, we got Battle Axe, which we have enough to get Battle Axe. This is heavy double-edged axe, gives you the attack strength of 4 combat die. You may not use a shield when using this weapon. May not be used by the wizard. Nothing could be used by the wizard back in the day, by the way. Just how you should know. Potion to speed. We got shields. So right now we have, because we're trying to figure out what we're going to buy. Let's go back to equipment. We've got what? Battle Axe. Battle Axe is a little big. Short sword. Short sword gives you 2 combat die. Staff, long sturdy wood staff gives your attack strength of 1 combat die. Because of its length, you can attack diagonally. That's a wizard. Terrible. It's awful. We got a toolkit. This toolkit gives you 50% chance to disarm any searched for and found but unsprung trap. Alright, gotcha. Long sword. The long blade gives you attack strike of 3 because of its length. Okay. And you can attack diagonally. That's actually really useful. We probably are going to get the long sword. Let's put the long sword. Where is it? No. There it is, longsword. It's a little bit bigger. Just so we could see it. Ah, I'm being covered. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're going to buy for the next one. So we got longsword. I think that's about it. Honestly, I think we should buy the... Ooh... If we buy the long sword, we'll have 2 attackers. One will have 3. One will have 2 of them will have 3. If we buy the battle axe, I mean, we could give the battle axe to our elf. It doesn't attack diagonally, though. Let's do longsword. Let's do longsword. Oops, knocking stuff over. All right, so we're gonna. Longsword's also cheaper. It's 350. And then I'm gonna put longsword. Okay, so that's what? 5, 4, 1. So we got 145. All right, we got a longsword. We're gonna put that. That's gonna be for the elf. Okay. And that's gonna give us 3 attack and attacking diagonally. Very cool. So we bought that. That's what we ended up getting, the longsword. This long blade gives you the attack strength of 3 combat die. Because of its length, the longsword enables you to attack diagonally. May not be used by the wizard. Never can. Never can be used by the wizard. Ever. Nothing is able to be used by the wizard. All right. And the quest. Not bad. We did pretty good. Nobody died. We got close. That's okay. Okay, we just mix everything up. It's pretty good. I mean, we did pretty good. Made it through. All right, there's that. All right, so we're gonna do one a week. Do it on Wednesday. I can make the videos and put them on YouTube. We got the camera now, so we can switch like the different angles. We just got to get used to it. We got full reset. We got a left. You know, makes it so much easier for like traveling around the map. I love it. You know, lots of fun. Makes it so much better. We did the quest for Sir Ragnar. The next one we're going to do is the third one. What is it? The Lair of the Orc Warlord. So that will be the next one that we do.